Hello parents, Pastor Brian here. I hope this video finds you all well and safe and healthy. I've been thinking a lot this week. I've had a lot of conversations with students and with parents, and just trying to understand maybe some of the struggles, some of the frustrations that you're all experiencing. And kind of a common thread is maybe frustration with all this extra time that we have together. Students or kids, on the one hand, look at it and they say, I'm home all the time now. Mom, dad, whoever seems to be hovering around a lot, way invested in what I'm doing on kind of a minute-to-minute basis, and how frustrating that is, and how they wish that they just had their own space. And then I hear from parents that they get this extra time with their kids that they normally wouldn't have had, and they want to spend the extra time. They want to take advantage of this season and maybe get to know their kids in ways that they haven't been able to, and pour into them in ways that they haven't been able to in the past. I think the statistics go something like this. We've gone as a society from 2 or 3 hours as a family together, maybe on an average day, quality time, like actually together on an average, to about 15 hours a day with this isolation from COVID. And that's quite a difference. That's a big difference to adjust to. And I know that we're all adjusting to them at our own paces and our own ways. One of the things that I want to encourage you with, especially this Easter week, is to focus on how you're able to show how much God loves your kids to them through your own actions. So what does that look like? When Jesus was tested on multiple occasions by the religious elite and the lawmakers, one of his most famous responses about what the most important commandment was that we should be loving God with everything that we have. Love God with everything. Make our love of God the priority. If we were to ask our kids, what's your mom or dad's number one priority? How would they respond? Would they say, mom's number one priority is that she loves God with her whole heart, mind, soul, body, strength? Would they be able to say that about dad? Well, dad's number one priority is to love God with everything that he has. And my mom or my dad show me that by doing actions A, B, and C. Myself, I have not been able to live up to that kind of a standard as a parent. I don't know that my own kids would be able to say that that's been my priority always. And I think that if that's something that I can say, then maybe that's something that you can say. So my challenge to you this Easter week, and my encouragement to you this Easter week, in all this extra time that we have, we're sitting more, we're thinking more, we're contemplating more. Hopefully you're taking advantage of some of this extra time that you have in this season. How is it that you're showing your kids, how is it that we are showing our kids God's love through our own actions? How is it that we're demonstrating to them that God is the number one priority in our own lives, so that they can understand it themselves, that God should be the number one priority in their own lives? I'd like to hear your comments. I'd like to hear your suggestions. I'd like to hear what it is that you guys are doing as parents, because we're in this together. I don't have all the answers. I don't have all of the good insights necessarily to how to make that work the best. But I know that together collaboratively, we can all share what seems to be working and what seems to not be working in our own lives. And that's just going to advance the kingdom that much further if we can share it. So please comment below, shoot me an email on your thoughts, on your own experiences so far in the last, what are we at, week 5, week 6 of this quarantine. I also have a new podcast that I've linked down below. It's a podcast called What It Is, What It Means. It's a really funny, kind of dumb, quick podcast about popular culture stuff. They update it every now and then. This week they're talking about the Tiger King Netflix special. If you yourselves haven't watched it, I guarantee you your kids have watched it. So it's worth a listen to hear what that's all about, see what it is that your kids are watching and understand it a little bit better. It also goes through Quibi, this new 10-minute TV kind of stream episode thing, which I myself don't really understand too much, but this podcast did a lot to help me understand what that is. So please make sure you check out that podcast. And if you all, as parents, have found resources in these last few weeks really helpful for you, shoot them out to me, send them to me, email, comment below, so that I can put those links out on our mygrace.church website as well. My prayer for you this week is that as parents, you will be emboldened and encouraged, feel empowered to show your kids God's love through you. Show them by your actions how much God loves them and how much you love them. Go in peace this week. God bless you. Bye.